Hi beauties, it's Jean Persani with Beauty and the Stamper, and today I'm going to tell you about a giveaway that I'm doing for my Stampin' Up! Customers, and then I'm going to show you how to make a card, and I'll tell you about everything as we're doing this. So what we're going to be using today is the Make a Difference stamp set. It's so cool. It's got all these letters, and it's got this like calligraphy look, and then it's got the little, this is the capital letters, and then the regular letters, and then we've got some block letters down here and some numbers. I mean, it's got everything you need. And then it's got some great little things that say like made with love, to and from. You can put your website. There's so many great things that you can do with this Make a Difference stamp set. And then if you're going to be selling your cards, you could you have to have one of these on the back of there as well, so that it could be, it's the angel policy for Stampin' Up! So let me go ahead and tell you about this. And as we put together our card, so this is the one I'm going to be giving away for free. And I'll tell you about that in just a bit. I'm also going to be giving away some rhinestone basic jewels as well. And then of course it's celebration, so there we go. So let me show you as I'm making the card. Let me go over the pieces. I've got a Whisper White, and it's in 3 by 6, and then we've got it scored at 3, so it comes out to a 3 by 3 when it's folded in half. I've already burnished it with my bone folder, but I just did it one more time again. And then the little envelopes, they're just a little bit bigger than a 3 by 3, so these will fit in there perfectly. So we're going to decorate the envelope and a card. And then I've got a piece of All My Love, and I purposely have this cut with that little heart there. And this is measured at 2.5 by 2.5. And then we've got a piece here, and that's going to be measured at 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. So we've got that little nice little lineup, and then that of course is just a little bit smaller. So really cute. I love this All My Love designer series paper. It is double-sided, so if you wanted to use that as well, you could. But let me show you what I'm going to do. I am going to take the eye here, and I'm going to line that up right here with the eye and place it right where I want it. It's going to be right above that heart. It's so sticky. So we've got that nice and stuck there. It's sticking. So I'm just going to use this little guy, and hopefully it won't stick. There we go. It did. Of course, always. There we go. So we've got the eye lined up, and then I'm not going to do it again because it was so sticky, but I also took the large Y and then the smaller O and the U, and I lined it up here to say U, and you can see I've got that on there already. And the way that I got it all lined up is I saw exactly where I wanted it. I wanted the O right under the heart, so I did the same placement like I did with the I. I did the O, and then I put the Y and the U, and lined it up exactly where I wanted it. And then when I put it down, then it lines up exactly where I'm going to want to stamp that. So I've got that. And then I'm going to take my Memento Tuxedo Black ink, because I do want this in a nice black here. We're just going to ink that up nicely. And stamp that right where I want it. And you want to put just nice firm pressure And then we've got the I love you. Isn't that super cute? All right. While I have my ink out, I'm going to set this to the side. And while I have my ink out, I'm going to take this little guy here. And I'm going to put him right on the corner. There we go. Then I wanted to also use the to and from. So there's a little to and there's a little from. And I've got this on either side. So I've got my to here. We'll just line it up. I can't really see without getting my head in there, but there's my to. And then I will put on here my from. So we've got that on there. I'm going to really quickly get out my chamois and clean these off. And while I'm cleaning these off, I'm going to tell you about my Valentine's special. So I'm going to be running my Valentine's special beginning tomorrow, February 14th, 2019. And it's going to run through the remainder of February. So until February 28th, 2019. So let me tell you what the special is. Now this is just from me. This isn't a Stampin' Up. This is my way to thank you and my customers for making a purchase from Valentine's Day through the end of February. So this is only through me, Jean Persani, and what it is, so for every order that is placed, $30 or more, I'm going to send you one of these rhinestones, and it's the basic jewels, because who doesn't love rhinestones? Who doesn't love jewels? Especially during the month of love. And then for this stamp set, okay? For this stamp set, only one person's going to get it. And it is going to be basically a reward for the first customer who purchases at least $100. This is all, the $30 and the $100 is prior to shipping and taxes and handling and all that stuff. So I'm going to do that. The first person who purchases at least $100 will get this stamp set. It's the photopolymer Make a Difference that we've just used for the card. Now, listen carefully. February 14th, anybody who orders anytime on February 14th through February 28th, more than $30 will get this guy here. Right? Now, the first person who does the $100 order, now the time to start that is at noon Arizona time on February 14th. So that's 2 p.m. Eastern. So wait until 2 p.m. to order, because if you order at noon Eastern or 10 a.m. Arizona time, it's not going to count. You won't be the first customer. So, and then as soon as that first customer has purchased, I will put in my YouTube stories that the purchase has been made and who it is from. So, that is that part. If you have any questions, let me know. I will answer questions up until probably about 10 a.m. on Arizona time on the 14th. As far as that free stamp set. Oh, and the person who gets this, they will also get this. Plus the freebies from Celebration. So that's another thing. If you're going to order $30, why not add another $20 and get your freebie from Celebration. So last thing I want to do before I put this all together is I want to stamp the back of my card. So we're going to get one of these little guys out, And I'm going to look for the Made with Love. Where did it go? Here it is. And I'm just going to put that little Made with Love, and I'll put it right on this guy because it's big enough. And I love this because I totally put it on crooked. You know, I can straighten it out if I want to. If I don't want to, it doesn't matter because I can see right through it. So I'm going to get that all done up. And I'm going to put it right here. Look at how cute that is. Super adorable. All right. Please remember when you do place your orders to use this host code if you are ordering less than $150. If you are ordering more than $150, don't use this host code. Use your own and make it a, well, you don't have to use a host code. You automatically are a host. So you will get all the rewards yourself. So let's go ahead and put this all together, color it in a little bit, and it's going to be so cute. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Designer Series paper. I'm going to get my snail adhesive. And thank you guys for just watching my little mini giveaway commercial on there. And then I'm going to take my Stampin' Dimensionals. I'm going to take a good amount. I'm going to take 5 of them. And we'll put one in each corner because I like it to be very solid and sturdy. And then I'm going to put one right in the middle as well, again for that sturdiness. And you can hear Stanley running around. All right, and then we're going to line this guy up. Now, let me tell you real quick, if I would have messed this up and it wouldn't have been nice and straight, I could have put that right over there and tried again here. So, but it came out pretty nice, so I'm just going to go ahead and line this up. And then, since we're giving away some of these gems, I'm going to go ahead and put one on here. And we're just going to put one right here, and then I'm going to put another one just right over here. Oh! I'm going to put a little one right with it. And I'll tell you, I'm not using my Take Your Pick tool because Denise took it and is using it. So we've got that. So I think that is just super cute, but we're not done. We're going to go ahead and decorate. You can make your note right on there. And we're going to go ahead and decorate this little guy. So I'm going to take my, first I'm going to take a piece of paper and I'm going to stick it down there. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I am using alcohol ink. And so it will go through this paper, but I don't want it to go through this paper. So I don't want it to be seen. So I put 2 pieces there. And then we're just going to go ahead, and this is the Call Me Clover. And we will put a little bit of color here. And it's going to be like a watercolor look, so I'm not worried if it goes outside the lines or anything like that. In fact, if you want it to be a watercolor look, then definitely go outside the lines a little bit like that. See there. Right? Now, I don't have this Stampin' Blends in the Lovely Lipstick color, but I do want to use the Lovely Lipstick color. So I'm going to take my Lovely Lipstick and I'm going to push down like this. Oh, I didn't get it. That's okay. So I'm going to take that Lovely Lipstick And I'm going to take my block here. Put my little letters off to the side because I've already cleaned them up. And I'm going to take my block and I'm just going to push this down on there and get some ink on there. So that's what I was trying to do, and I could have pushed it a little bit harder, but I'm just not wanting to push that right now. So we've got that, and now we've got some ink on that block. I'm going to grab my blender pen, and you can see that there's nothing on this blender pen, even though the tip is looking very red. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some of this ink. I put way more than I needed, but you can see that it's grabbing that ink. I'm just going to place it right on here. Again, we're going for that watercolor look, so it's okay if I go outside the lines a little bit, which you may want to, especially see how nice that is with this blended, the blender, because it really lightens it up too as you're going. And then you can see that these are a little bit darker because I had a little bit more on there. So you could go darker in some areas. I mean, you can really get some great dimension on here. And then we're going to get some of this off of there. So when I take this out, it didn't run through there at all, which is great. So you'll see that this is getting lighter and lighter, and then as it gets lighter, I'll put it around the outside to give it that watercolor effect. Really pretty. And then you just keep on keeping on and get rid of all of this, and you can see how it starts to run dry. Not dry, but run clear. So you just keep on doing this until it's all gone. And there we go. We're back to another color. Any color you want to use on there. It comes with two sides. So I use my greens and yellows and blues on this side, my pinks and reds and oranges on this side. But look at how cute this is, you guys. And then you just wipe this off with a baby wipe, quick and easy. We've got this little guy. How cute is that for a little Valentine's? And then again, flip this backwards, stick your card in there, and it is ready to go. So there you go. Thank you guys so much. Remember, the times for the giveaway start February 14th at 10. I'm just double checking to make sure. Let's see. Yes. No, noon Arizona time. Noon Arizona time. 2 p.m. Eastern. Don't do the 10. That is my own issues that I said. But this is really cute. I'll put all of the giveaway information down below. I'll also put the link where you can purchase your order. So start preparing, you guys. You have all day today to get your wish list together. And if you are a newsletter subscriber, you heard about this a day earlier. So, all right. Have a wonderful day. And I'll put a link if you want to subscribe to the newsletter as well. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.